How y'all doing? I'm the Ugly Golfer. I want to come in here and do another video about Phil Mickelson, kind of redundant again, but this time I'm going to take a little bit of a different angle at it, and I'll tell you why. Because I did one that was kind of chastising Phil for being out there in public, going through his midlife crisis, you know, in front of God and everybody, and doing Jews to be as strong as, you know, the 25-year-olds while he's on tour and stuff like that. You know, and that's his choice. He's got the freedom to do that. But this video, I'm going to take a little bit of a different angle with regard to the way I see it. I mean, you have to realize that with all the attention that Phil is getting right now, with regard to, you know, what he's been saying in the press and, you know, oh, I'm going to do this, or these guys are treating me bad, or, you know, we need to redefine, you know, the whole PGA, blah, 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 you know, whatever. The point is that no matter what's going on, you have to understand. Now, I'll tell you what, I wish I had my investments into Phil at this point, because you could not ask for more publicity for the golfer, Phil, you know, or even the PGA for that matter, with everything that's going on, you know, with respect to him, you know, whining about everything in the press, you know, like I said, in front of God and everybody, that the Golf Channel, you know, all the sports guys are talking about it, and it's like, you know what, there hasn't been this kind of noise about golf and getting in front of you know, everybody since Tiger you know, retired and, you know, decided to do something else for a little while. Of course, now even that's changed. So even since he had his accident, which, you know, played out in the press for quite a bit. I'll tell you what, I wish I had my money into Phil, you know. You know, as one of his sponsors, because my goodness, he's out in front of everybody right now, and even if he's not, they're showing pictures of him, you know, with all the names plastered on his hat, his jackets and everything else. You know, come on, what's the benefit of, you know, sponsoring somebody if it's you know, you're not getting splashed all over the place. When he's playing, he doesn't get that kind of attention. You know, when he was winning, he did, but, you know, aside from that, it's just a clip here and there. You know, here's Phil blasting it down the fairway, you know, real good, and then they move on to somebody else. You know how it is. So you don't get that much of attention like he did in regard to all the noise he's made about the, you know, leaving and what the PGA is doing and not doing, and, you know, he doesn't have you know, connection with all his videos and stuff like that. They own it all, and, you know, that kind of makes sense. You know, if you're, you know, like the PGA, the NFL, or, you know, Major League Baseball, they have to kind of control the message out there, you know, the uniforms you wear, that sort of thing. It just makes sense, because otherwise you're going to look all unorganized and stuff like that, and who's going to want to follow all that going on. So I just wanted to bring that up, that, to be honest with you, the publicity that is coming out of the PGA at this time, and you know, what's happening with just all that noise, I think, and let's face it, it's a good thing for them at this time, because how else do you get that kind of noise being made? It may not be the best you know, information and news that's coming out, and, you know, all the guys, oh, very serious about this, oh my goodness, I could have, Phil, you know, on and on they go, and it's like, okay, so what? Seriously? Any news is good news as far as the publicity goes, and being in front of people. So I say more power to them, because my goodness, that's money in your pocket, baby. That's what it is. So that's all I really wanted to say. It's just really a follow-up, is there is a bad side to this and there's a good side, and the good side is the amount of coverage time that the PGA is getting with this story. You know, to be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, it's getting kind of old. And again, like I said with yesterday's, it's whatever he decides to do. it's going to be good for him, his family, and anybody else. It's not like you know, you're talking about a poor man, you know, dragging his butt through the streets and living in his car or anything. That's he's nowhere near any of that. So you know, let's put some perspective on this whole thing. You know, is he happy about everything that's going on in his life? I don't know. None of my business, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, I don't really want to hear or see it get played out in front of, you know, everybody. You know, let's cancel him. Hey, there's a good idea. No, never mind. I'm just kidding. So anyway, that's all I really have. I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest a little bit. This isn't just all bad news for PGA, Phil Mickelson, or anybody else for that matter. It actually is pretty good publicity, and there's money to be made at it, no matter how you break it down. This is just the way this stuff works. So, you know, let that happen. Let's get through this, and before you know it, you know, everything's back to normal, and we're watching good golf as we get into the golf season. So have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit subscribe and all that other good stuff that, you know, it's not like new stuff that anybody needs to be reminded every 5 seconds to do, but get at it. I'd appreciate it. Have a good day. Thanks for watching The Ugly Golfer.